Think you know Rob Rausch? Even though he wasn't afraid to let it all out on Love Island USA, there's a lot you probably weren't aware of. Despite all the rumors that Love Island USA is fake, it certainly wasn't to viewers who watched Season 6.
I do believe in the Love Island formula.
If you witnessed this particular season unfold, you were probably caught up in the crazy relationship between Rob and Leah. The two paired off right from the jump, but it wasn't long before things got messy. When a new bombshell dropped, Rob decided to ditch Leah and explore a relationship with Andrea Carmona. However, some viewers couldn't help but feel there was still an unspoken connection between Rob and Leah, up until he left the villa. One ex-user wrote, "I just have to say it, I'm a Leah and Rob truther. I need them back together more than I need air. And yes, I am delusional." Many have been divided on their relationship, but the reality star just gave all the Rhea diehards out there a reason to create more fan edits. While appearing on the Call Her Daddy podcast, Rob shared that he never stopped liking Leah after he coupled up with Carmona. He called her an amazing person. But before you get too excited about a rekindled romance, Rob is more focused on creating a good friendship with Leah. He shared on the podcast,
I think after everything, I think we will be amazing friends. And I think I'd rather just focus on that for now.
Season 6 of Love Island USA had a lot of jaw-dropping moments, but perhaps the most shocking of them was when Rob returned from Casa Amor with Daniela Ortiz Rivera. Viewers are often left stunned after Casa Amor segments because the contestants arriving at the spicy second location usually have a connection back in the villa. However, Rob didn't. So what made his return so controversial? Well, it was the fact that Daniela had already sparked a romance with fellow castmate Aaron Evans, who had another strong connection back in the villa. So why would Rob bring Daniela back? Perhaps to stir up drama? Or maybe he did have an actual connection. It was all confusing to viewers, and many wondered whether Aaron had any say in his best buddy bringing Daniela back to the villa. Rob finally answered the question on everyone's mind. Did Aaron ask him to bring back Rivera? When asked this specific question on Call Her Daddy, Rob shared,
Actually, he did.
Thank you.
He did. But then after that, right, like immediately after that, he was like, terrible idea, don't bring it back.
Rob put a bit of the blame on Aaron, but at the end of the day, he admitted that he was interested in getting to know Daniela more. So after connecting in Casa Amor, and with her romance with Aaron ending, Rob chose to bring her back to the villa. Who knew being a snake wrangler was such a thing?
You may not think you have snakes in your house, but you do.
Rob loves the hobby so much that he even got a tattoo of the reptile on his bicep. How does one get into such an activity? For Rob, it all started when he was a kid. He revealed in an interview with WAFF 48.
I caught my first snake when I was 4 years old, and I've just been doing it ever since. I mean, I love all animals, but snakes especially, I think they're really special.
In addition to sharing his love for the hobby on television, Rob's social media is filled with photos of him in the wild capturing snakes. In June 2023, a shirtless Rob posted photos on Instagram of himself with the reptile he wrangled. He wrote in the caption, "The Fer-de-Lance Bothrops asper, considered to be the most dangerous snake in Central America, had me sweating for sure." On top of being a snake wrangler, Rob has always been big into sports. Several photos from his Instagram show that the reality star was quite the athlete growing up. In one post from 2016, he posted an image of himself and what looks to be a friend of his in football gear. In another post, we can see him and his sister snowboarding. Beyond that, Rob also seemed to be a baseball player as well, as we can see in this post from 2017. Later that same year, though, the television star announced the news that he would be taking a step back from baseball. Sharing a snap of himself and his siblings in his baseball uniform, he wrote, "It saddens me to say that my baseball career has come to an end. It was a trip." Rob seems to have hung up his football and baseball uniform, as he hasn't posted about the sport since. Instead, he swapped out his athletic passion for a career in television with his appearance on Love Island USA. Each season, the Islanders on Love Island refer to each other as their family, but as close as they may get during filming, nothing will ever compare to what they have at home. And this goes double for Rob, who is a big family man. In fact, one of the things that attracted him to his romance with Daniela was that she was the same way. He told Alex Cooper on Call Her Daddy,
I like where her values were, and I liked, like, once again, like, she's very family-oriented, like me.
One look at Rob's social media and it's evident he's close to his siblings. In a 2018 post, the reality star shared that he would do anything for his sister Bella, even if it meant attending a Taylor Swift concert. He shared, "Probably the only girl I'd go to a Taylor Swift concert for." Although Rob has lots of love for Bella, he also seems to have a close relationship with his other two siblings, Lily and Adam. In 2020, he posted a dramatic TikTok video of himself, Lily, and Adam all dressed up for a family photo shoot. Seems like he's always finding ways to have fun with the fam.